Waukegan teenager who even authorities say was wrongfully arrested is expressing outrage today.
They say that he was unlawfully questioned and police obtained a false confession from the 15-year-old. WGN's Julian Cruz is here now with more.
Well, Ben and Lourdes, prosecutors and police confirming the family's account that the teen was playing a high school basketball game in Lincolnshire the night of a dollar store shooting in Waukegan, but somehow he ended up in the police lockup and later a juvenile detention center. The teenager and his mother, together with their lawyer, demanding an apology from police and Waukegan High School.
She came down to the police station. She asked to see him. He says, "Mom, I don't know what they're talking about."
Shanika Williams says it happens all too often.
They just keep on bothering these kids, taking these kids in jail for no reason. When they came and grabbed me from school, I was very confused about the situation. I was scared. I just wanted to go home.
This young man was scared to death. As a result, they get a confession out of him that is completely false.
Kevin O'Connor says he and the family with community leaders want a meeting with the Lake County, Illinois State's Attorney, Eric Reinhardt, to complain about what happened last week to Waukegan High School basketball player Martell Williams.
All his constitutional rights was violated, and he was taken out of school and brought to the police station and questioned without the presence of a parent or juvenile advocate.
The family holding a press conference today in front of the Waukegan Police Department. Their nightmare beginning Wednesday when Williams was abruptly pulled from his classroom.
And once I reached her office, it was just 2 police officers in there, and as soon as I got in, they didn't tell me nothing or say nothing to me. They just said you're under arrest.
The family's lawyer alleging that detectives didn't even tell the frightened teen that they were arresting him for a February 4th shoplifting and shooting incident at Waukegan's Dollar General store on the 2600 block of Grand Avenue. The gunshot badly wounding a store clerk. Detectives with Williams in custody working, his lawyers say, to get a confession.
Try to bribe him with McDonald's and saying, "Look, just tell us you were there. Don't even tell him about a shooting. Just tell us you were there and I'll get you home in 10 minutes.
The terrified teenager charged with attempted murder and aggravated battery, spending 2 nights in a Lake County juvenile detention center. But the case falling apart after the teen's family proved that he was playing basketball at Stevenson High School in Lincolnshire at the precise time that a still-at-large shoplifter opened fire on the store clerk. The 15-year-old released from custody with charges dropped on Friday. But Williams' family and attorney and community leaders say they need to hear from Waukegan Police and Waukegan High School to clear the teen's name.
They need to apologize and say he didn't do this, that they made a mistake, that they were wrong for what they did. That has to happen immediately.
Lake County, Illinois State's Attorney Eric Reinhardt in a written statement saying, quote, "We are very concerned about the arrest of Martell Williams. Our office dropped the charges as soon as the new information was presented to us by the Waukegan Police Department. We will closely review the entire investigative file and video of the interrogation to determine how law enforcement can conduct future investigations while proactively protecting the rights of juvenile suspects." Now, Reinhardt in his written statement says that he is supporting legislative efforts that are currently underway to reform the way police do these sorts of things. No comment at this hour from Waukegan High School, and we also reached out to Waukegan Police, and they are not commenting.
Okay. Julian Cruz, thank you so much for that report this afternoon.